Hello everyone, this is Vinnieart, and today on How to Draw Comics, I thought I'd give everyone something a little bit different. I figured I would teach you how to draw a character the Marvel way, or the current Marvel way. Now, in order to do that, you're going to have to take sex appeal out of your characters. So, that's kind of rule number one. So we're going to be starting with kind of a roundish shape. This is kind of what Marvel and DC they're currently known for. So usually you start with what they like is the gut section. There's a roundness to it. You got to remember. So from there we just go straight into the legs, and yeah, this is going to be a female character. So we're still having curves in here, because that's what people still seem to enjoy. Just the current state of Marvel comics and DC comics, they just like a more round shape. We're going to give this character kind of big calves to support all that weight from on top. So that's what you got to think of. Yeah, so we'll go right into what they like to do is give characters big feet as well. Right? I guess to support all this weight from up top. Again, this is their current way of drawing characters. So typically they like to give them almost like military style boots, I guess. So we'll just kind of, we're going with the shapes right now. So we got to think about that. But yeah, we're just kind of roughing them in pretty quick, just so you guys know. But yeah, so maybe we'll make this like some sort of an X-Men character. I don't know. We'll see. Like a new mutant. They seem to like mutants a lot. That and Inhumans. And this character will be very Inhuman-ish, I guess. Yeah, so again, we're just putting in the shapes right now of what the characters are. So I had a really loose drawing in here beforehand, because I never really drawn those Marvel characters before. So or the current way of drawing them. So we're just gonna, again, we're having some fun with it. But yeah, this is the current state of the industry and what they like. So if people ask you, how come comics are, losing sales at a rapid rate? Well, you could tell them why now. But regardless, if you do like this kind of a character and you want to draw it, yeah, remember, there's certain key things, like in any drawing, it's shapes. So they like the round shape. And the character, since they don't like really heroic characters anymore, a good way of doing that is sloping the shoulders to show insecurity. They seem to really enjoy that as well. So we'll give her some little arm rolls and whatnot. Again, depending on what the costume is, you could play with the designs from there. But, we're just feeling it out right now. Giving you the basic outlook of what these characters are. Yeah, she wants to show a fist because she hates men. Most of the current female characters in Marvel are like that. So yeah, if you don't want to make sales, this is key on how to doing that. It's kind of their recipe lately. So again, you don't want the chest looking like anything likable. It has to be kind of gross looking. So you also got to remember that. Keep that in mind. And then onto the head. There's not really much of a neck, but you could give it some chins. It's up to you. But typically they have these really ridiculous haircuts as well. So we're gonna stick with that theme, kind of a Dutch boy look. Remember the old Dutch boy on the paint cans? So it's kind of bangs. Or like He-Man, you know? You could put the eyes right underneath there. So again, to show lack of expression, because again, Marvel doesn't like that anymore. DC, they don't either. You know, typically you'd have the nose, there'd be more of like a button nose, but you know, you don't want a character looking too cute. Again, this is the Marvel way to draw. So the current Marvel way to draw. They shit all over people like John Buscema. You know, the greats. They don't like that anymore. So it's going to be the opposite. You might want to give it a cocky expression, even though, yeah, there is, like I said, insecurity. The key of the insecurity is the shoulders, but they like to be cocky and give like these stupid little smirks. So we'll make sure to do that. Again, the face has to be very unappealing. Round, again, round is the shape of the day when thinking about current Marvel characters and DC characters. Fill in the hair a little bit again. Oh, by the way, this is the first time I'm using Clip Studio, so I don't really know all the tools. Again, I'm just practicing, but I figured I would record this fun little video for you guys and girls. If you know, you want to learn how to draw these characters, again, the Marvel way, or you know, just to have a good laugh, either or. So what I'm kind of doing here is giving a little bit of like the hair highlights. So I'm not filling it in all the way, just leaving some space so we could play around later. So there we go. You can see the first chin, then the second chin. You don't want to have much detail in here either. They hate detail over at the current Marvel and DC guidelines. So a little bit of a slope there. Now, if this is going to be, like I said, how does this work here? Sorry again, guys. I haven't really used this program before. Okay, yeah, there we go. So we said this is going to be an X-Men character, so maybe we'll give her powers. And she's got glowing eyes. That's a good indication. You know, they're not crazy about old school stuff, but get a little bit of the Kirby crackle, because they like to pretend to do throwbacks to you know, old school stuff, but they also love to shit on it at the same time. So I think that works. And in fact, maybe we'll give the old Kirby crackle to the hands as well. So yeah, this is going to be a really powerful character. Maybe this will be their next strongest character in the Marvel Universe, much like Captain Cardboard, portrayed by the awful Brie Larson. Remember, guys, she doesn't like you. She's made that clear multiple times. But yeah, that's the current state of things, what they like over there. So again, we are just playing around for the moment and getting this fantastic new Marvel character, bringing her to life. Here's those highlights from the hair. Maybe it's going to be a little bit more emo type character, so give it some black lipstick. go. And like I said, maybe the costume is going to be, you know, X-Men related, so maybe we'll get rid of the old X. Give it a really kind of, you know, it's still a superhero, so it's going to have a tight outfit. So let's just play with the designs a little bit, right? Again, don't overthink it, because current Marvel, they don't like to do that either. You know, let's accentuate the costume a little bit and the portly shape of the character. This is going to be a good indication of that. You know, and they seem to like belts and stuff too. Even though if this character had one on, it'd be she'd be popping the buckle. So we'll just make it like a spandex design. I think like the current Rogue character, I believe she has something like this, all green and white. So yeah, we'll do something like that. But again, this character is going to be a little more emo-like, since that's what they like. They like the kind of goth girls or whatnot. So you know, you could put other minor details, but don't go too crazy with it, because again, current Marvel, they don't like that. They don't like detail. Let me try these different brushes. Okay, we'll fill it in. We'll make it maybe mostly black. Well, you know what? We go with the fat of the arm with that, right? Oh yeah, that works. Yeah, I better watch out. Marvel might hire me. But yeah, so we'll just get in there, and we're just playing again with some shapes and roughing out the figure a bit. This is her X-Men clothes. She has some kind of jacket on. Again, you don't want to lose that portliness. And let's say put some wrinkles or something back in there. Again, don't overdo it, because if you overdo it, you know, too much detail upsets them. They want a very simplistic style. Just hints at stuff. Gotta say, I'll be learning this program a little bit better a little bit later on, but once again, just messing around, just kind of figuring it out. But at the same time, giving you a great lesson on how to draw the Marvel way, the current Marvel way. It's a pretty bad way if you ask me, but yeah. I figure it's been a minute since I did these kind of videos, so I'd give you a quick one. Like I said, watch out. She's one of Marvel's most powerful ones now. Let's say her legs are filled in as well. Again, I'm being sloppy right now because I kind of, you know, I'm not very serious about this. Just giving you guys a quick rundown on how it works over there. You know. Just filling it in right now. Real loose like. And And yeah, while you're watching, if you have comments or questions, throw them in there. Throw them in. I'd like to know what you think. Are you down with the current way that Marvel and DC have been doing their characters? If so, you must be loving this video. If not, tell me why. Why or why not? Is this not heroic enough for you guys? Let's get white back in there. And yeah, when you're doing these kind of boots and stuff, you could just put little quick highlights. Again, I'm just doing it real sloppy, just so you guys get a quick sense of the current state of a Marvel comic. Just put a little bit of minor detail back in, because again, you don't want too much detail. Editors might get upset. Yeah, let's say it's a bit of a rubbery suit, so you can give it a little bit of highlights here and there. Give a bit of a big one on the belly. Yeah, look at that. That last one I didn't like. And yeah, I think you pretty much got the idea of my thoughts on current Marvel comics. Yeah, so this is a brand new X-Men character. I should watch out, because the House of Stolen Ideas might come forward. They may be like, this guy's a jerk, but you know what? We really like his designs. And that character is perfect for a new line of comics. You know, as we're tanking, as we're going under at a rapid speed. But yeah, remember, the key to these characters, lack of confidence comes with the drooping shoulders. The smirk is key. You know, or maybe they give her a mole on her face. There we go. I think they like that. They think it's really sexy if you give them moles. Not too many, because again, it's going to hurt the detail. They don't want things too detailed. They want it looking as simplistic as possible in case you do a cartoon or a toy. So, round shapes, that kind of thing. You know the drill. But yeah, so now we have our current new well, you could say MCU character too. They might even put this one in a movie. You never know. But if you guys were entertained, hit the like button, subscribe. I'm going to be making more videos. There'll be more serious ones. I'll show you sexy drawings again, not shit like this. But again, if you're entertained, you know, retweet, share, do what you got to do. Hit the like button. I have a bunch of campaigns that are active right now. City of Venus, Dead City, Through the Woods, hardcover edition. And I'm going to have a brand new book launching in January, which is Shadow of the Kraken. Just an amazing, brutal, fantastic pirate story. So if you guys are down for that, please sign up today. You'll also get a free mini print when you sign up upon your first purchase when we go live. And that's going to be exclusive for the people who signed up. And remember to confirm your sign-ups when you do it. Because a lot of people, they'll miss it and they might not get that, they might not get the, you know, the updates. So anyway, thanks again, guys. I'll be streaming again very soon. And happy holidays if you're watching this around November, December time. Peace.